So guys, welcome again. It's weekend, and on weekend, what you guys know we normally do here is a weekly market review. So that means we're going to be looking at the pairs and looking at the opportunity that the market has to present for us for this new week. Guys, this new week we are going to be eating a lot. That means we're going to be making profit a lot this week because we have amazing setup. All right. So let's quickly dive into the video. And if you see my video for the first time, please subscribe, like, and stay tuned because we share amazing content here on YouTube and also on TikTok that are going to bless your screen and also help you become a profitable forex trader. So follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you. So let's go. This is a EURGBP. All right. So guys, let's look at it from the monthly time frame because we are doing top-down analysis. Now, what can we see on the monthly time frame? What can we see? We see that price has been bullish, all right? And at this level, you can actually see that we broke structure at this level. Let me change this to line. All right, we broke structure at this level, and ever since there, we have this fair value gap on the monthly time frame. Let me zoom in so you guys can see very well. So there's a fair value gap here that enabled this candle could not be able to touch, and that is what price just came to come and fill. So if we go to the weekly, we're going to be seeing this more because we are bullish on this pair, and if we are bullish, we are expecting to do what? Take more buys. So can you see the fair value gap here, guys? This is the fair value gap. Now, where are we expecting price to go? In this month of October, I think before the month we end, we should be seeing price coming to this level, but invariably we may not go there immediately, but price will have to actually give us a certain move. All right, maybe break above this level. All right, and we're going to be experiencing some pullback, and price will continue. All right, so this is where we are expecting price to actually play out on this pair. Now, how do we get in a market condition that we are expecting price to take out this high and maybe give us a pullback? So we have to go to the daily time frame to actually look at the market again and look for the best opportunity or where we can actually position ourselves and take this trade. Already we know that price is bullish and we are expecting what? Buys in the market. All right, so what do? From the daily time frame, we can also see here, we can also see how price broke structure at this level. All right, after we broke structure at this level, what can we possibly see? We see that price is giving us pullback, and this is the monthly fair value gap. You saw how price tap into it, and price is giving us a buy momentum again. So now what do? We have to go to the 4-hour time frame to actually see if we see a shift in market structure, because it's very important. We know that if market could not give us a shift of structure, we are not going to be able to take advantage of the buy opportunity that we are expecting to actually take on. So notice what happened here, guys. At this level, when we broke this structure at this level, we saw price give us a higher high. All right. When we broke this structure, remember we saw this structure on the monthly time frame, also we saw it on the weekly time frame. Now we broke structure and price actually created a higher high for us. All right, as you guys can see here, we have a higher high, and what do we see? We broke structure at this level. All right, and remember we took an amazing sell trade around this level. All right, and we were targeting this level. You guys remember that? So we have a higher high, price created a lower low for us. What is happening? Price created a lower low here, and we saw how price broke structure again at this level. All right, and price created what for us? A lower high. All right, I need to do all this so you guys can understand the reason I'm actually going to be looking for a buy opportunity. All right, We saw how price traded and broke structure to create a low for us again. So we have a low here, and we saw how price traded back to this level to create a lower high for us, and we have a beautiful lower high at this level, and we created a lower low again. So we have a lower low, and price created a lower low for us again. Now we were supposed to do what? Have a lower high and price continue, but instead we have the opposite, and price did what? Created a higher high for us. Now notice, if you've watched our video on change of character, this is actually what? Change of market structure, because at the moment we are going a series of lower highs, and we got to this level. Instead of us to have a lower high and continue to drop, price created a lower low, and we have what? A new higher high, breaking structure at this level. So what do we see? Whenever we have a higher high, what are we supposed to expect? All right, we expect price to give us what? A higher low. And what do I mean by higher low? Expect price to actually give us something like this. From that level, created a low maybe to somewhere here. All right, and give us a form of a change of character or some form of reaction around this level, and price will continue to give us a higher high. All right, so this is what I'm actually expecting price to do. Now, if I'm expecting price to do that, where should I wait now to actually take this trade? This is where I should be expecting price to give me a possible entry, and once that happens, I'm going to be looking for the buy opportunity at this level, and my stop loss is going to be below this very low that we have. All right, and I'll position myself and do my 1 to 2, which is somewhere here. But notice this is where we're actually expecting price to come. All right, so this trade, if I were to hold this trade or even wait to enter around somewhere here, all right, I will still have my beautiful 1 to 2. All right, so what do we see again? We see a fair value gap inside this candle, so I will just be waiting patiently around this whole region, all right, for price to give me a shift of market structure around this whole level and actually do what? Have this buy trade. So this is my take on EURGBP. So if I should go to the 1 hour time frame, I'm going to have more reason to actually want to take the trade around this level. Can you guys see that? So on the 1 hour time frame, what can we see clearly? We saw the break of structure, which is purely clear, and we saw how price have already created this low. Sometimes price may not even get to this low because we already have a low. So price will just trade from that level and took out this low that we have here, use it as liquidity, this very low here. All right, which is the low that was created on Friday. So if price could take out this low and give us a specific market shift around this level, I will be glad to take this trade, making sure that my stop loss is below this level. All right, below this low here. All right, and I'm going to be doing 1 to 2 on this trade, So I will wait. If price gets to this box around this area and I saw a market structural shift on the 15 minutes time frame, I'm going to go ahead and take this trade. So this is what I'm actually going to be expecting on this pair by Monday or Tuesday, whenever this pair give me this opportunity. So another pair I'm actually really interested on is GBP AUD. Let's look at GBP AUD, guys. Now GBP AUD, we have to look from the monthly time frame. All right, So you can see from the monthly time frame that we are bullish on this pair. We broke structure around this level, all right, and we saw price pull back because we have this low here, all right. But what do we see? If we go to the weekly, we can see how price do what was giving us a series of higher high, higher low. And if we want to check that, as we saw how price is giving us, we broke structure around this level. Let's just do that together. We created a low and we have a high, and price gave us a low and we'll create a high, give us this beautiful low, and what do we see again? We create a high at this level, and after that we have this low, and we were able to have our final high, which is this high. Now you notice how price came back and give us this low here. So what are we seeing with the way price actually closed this week? This amazing bullish candle that we see there. If we should mark that level, we have a shift of market structure. Even on the weekly time frame, we can even still see it. So what do? We can see how beautiful price has been breaking structure to the upside and giving us all these moves, breaking structure around all this level, all right, and giving us this high. Can you guys see that? All right, so we can tell that the next move we're actually expecting on this pair is what? Price giving us this amazing opportunity. But notice, the price is not going to be just trading and giving us this high that we are expecting just in one day. This is the weekly time frame. So price will definitely, maybe this week, rally to this level. All right, this new week we are coming in. This is where I'm expecting price to actually get to. This very level here. All right, price has gotten there before, but that's where I'm expecting price to actually go. So if we go to the daily time frame, after knowing this, what are we expecting on this pair? Because I'm going to be actually looking for a beautiful buy opportunity on this pair. We saw how price broke structure at this level, and one thing I've noticed, guys, whenever price break aggressively like this, the pullback you're normally going to be having is just going to be bouncing on the breaker block. Now let me go to the 4-hour time frame to show you guys what I mean. All right, on the 4-hour time frame, you can see how aggressive this price actually broke structure. So with this type of trade, I'm not actually expecting any huge pullback. The worst case you could have is something like this, and this price will react around somewhere here. And what are we going to be seeing? We're going to be seeing price creating a high for us. All right, so this is what I think we should expect in a market condition like this, coming to this level. All right, so now if I should go to the 1-hour time frame, we already have small liquidity there. All right, remember, you need to train your eyes to see the way the price actually broke the structure. Whenever we have a huge move like this in the market, trust me, 90% of the time the pullback is just majorly to come and take the immediate liquidity that we have, which is this low that I'm seeing here. Use it and push all the way up again. All right, after that kind of move, that is when we're going to be settling for a proper pullback. But trust me, if I see price push all the way to this level, I'm going to be looking to take a buy opportunity around this level. Make sure my stop loss is just there. All right, a little bit below this. Yeah, yes, and I'm going to be doing the 1 to 2 which is almost where I'm expecting price to actually get to. So this is what I'm actually going to be looking at for, all right, for this trade. If I see this happen on this particular AUD, GBP AUD, I'm going to be actually taking this trade. So this is my take on this trade, guys. So I guess this video is already long, but the most important thing is we are getting knowledge from this video. So if you are coming across my channel for the first time, I will encourage you to subscribe, like, share with people that are interested in learning forex trading. And before I forget, we're having a mentorship class that is going to be teaching you how you can analyze this market for yourself, spot possible amazing entry, and become a profitable trader. If you want to join that mentorship, the fee is just $20. All you need to do is to type the link on this video, which is the Telegram group link, or the WhatsApp number. Send me a message. I'll be part of the mentorship. Now, this is the only mentorship you're going to be finding in the forex market that promise you 100% money back guarantee, meaning by the time you're done with this mentorship and you are not a profitable trader, I'm going to be giving you back your $20. Yes. So guys, so thank you. See you on my next video. Have a wonderful weekend.